Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido Loca. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm here in Florida. It's Thanksgiving here in the United States, and I'm a couple days away from my cruise on the Carnival Sunrise. And we just got back for the evening. Gonna do a little work, gonna make some videos. And of course, looking at my phone, there's this news story about cruise passengers in Belize losing their life. This one's hitting a little close to home. It was on the Carnival Vista out of Galveston. It was a port stop in Belize. We just did this a few weeks ago. And a group of 13 passengers from the Carnival Vista and from an MSC cruise ship, they went on a private excursion today. They were in a van coming back from the excursion. They were just driving along, and a car came in the wrong lane and collided with them head on, a red SUV. The 3 people that were in the SUV died instantly, and in the van, the driver and 3 cruise passengers passed away, and several others were injured and taken to the hospital to be treated. There's been some conversation. This was a private excursion, not a ship excursion, and we have this conversation a lot. Is it more safe to go with a ship excursion? Is it more safe to go with a private excursion? On our group cruise, we traveled with a couple that took a private excursion, and they ended up feeling very unsafe because they were put into a vehicle that they didn't really think should have been an excursion vehicle. It wasn't really what was advertised, and they ended up just in a person's vehicle, and it seemed very unsafe. I just want to say in this instance, that does not appear to be the case, at least the way the accident happened. This was just a tragic accident. The van was driving normally, doing the thing it was supposed to do, and out of nowhere, this car comes into the wrong lane and head-on collision, causing people their lives. It's a tough call, and it really does bring to mind this idea of ship excursion versus private excursion. I don't think in this instance it would have mattered. If it would have been a ship excursion and a van, there would have been a collision. I've been on plenty ship excursions where I've been in a small kind of vehicle, not necessarily anything oversized. And so I think on a ship excursion, I know times that I would have been just as susceptible to this kind of accident if it would have occurred. So I don't really know that that's the conversation, but this news story brings up that conversation. And so first and foremost, my heart goes out to these people and the families of these people that have lost their lives in Belize. It's a blow to the whole cruising community. Millions of people go cruising every year. There is opportunity for danger and for accidents, and we know by watching the news that life is lost in that cruise life. And so as a cruising community, it's painful when something like this happens because you never know. It could, potentially it could be somebody that we interact with or somebody that we cruise with, and all of us take the same risk when we go cruising. And so, first of all, my heart goes out to these people, and my prayers go to the family, and I just, it's something horrible that nobody wants to deal with, that nobody would choose to deal with, and now somebody's going to have to deal with. So, tragic, horrible story coming out of Belize, and it's probably all over the internet, but I just wanted to lay it out there and just ask that we could join as a community with thoughts and prayers for the people that are affected. And just a reminder to, who knows what you could have done in this situation, but just a reminder to be mindful and to be as safe as possible. And yeah. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Sorry for the depressing news, but sometimes that's part of the cruise life. Thank you again. This is Tony for Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.